My fiancée and her cousin planned a surprise vacation using my bonus without asking, so I canceled the trip mid-airport. The flight announcement was priceless. Hello everyone, welcome to Reddit Visuals. You know, I used to believe the worst thing people could do to you was lie, but it turns out what's even worse is when they look you dead in the eye and pretend it's love while plotting to take you for everything you've got. So here we go. I'm 34, I work in cybersecurity, and this year was supposed to be my year. I'd put in insane hours, managed a high-stakes project, and scored a hefty bonus. We're talking $15,000 after taxes. I'd been dreaming about how to use it. A down payment on a house, paying off a chunk of my student loans, maybe even putting some aside for a trip to Japan, something I'd wanted since I was a kid. But none of that was meant to be, because my fiancée, Lisa, had other plans. Plans I didn't know about until it was way too late. Lisa, 31, works in marketing, sharp as hell. Funny, the type who always seemed to think 2 steps ahead. We'd been together for 3 years. I thought we were solid, planning a wedding, talking kids, sharing dreams. Or so I thought. Enter her cousin Amanda, 29. Amanda was one of those people who always seemed to have a new crisis. Job trouble, landlord trouble, boyfriend trouble, you name it. Lisa had always tried to help her out, and I admired that at first. Now here's where the story really starts. A week after I got my bonus, Lisa sat me down. She was glowing. I thought maybe she had big news about a new job or something. Instead, she starts going on about how hard I've worked and how I deserve a break. Then, she drops it. So, Amanda and I planned something for you. A surprise vacation. We leave this weekend. Everything's covered, babe. You're gonna love it. I blinked. Wait, what? You planned a trip? When? With what money? And she beams. Beams. Like she's just handed me the keys to a new car. Your bonus, silly. You wouldn't have spent it on yourself otherwise. We did something nice for you. I swear I felt my stomach drop. My bonus? The money I'd been working toward all year, that I'd been counting on to build my future? She just spent it? I tried to keep calm. Lisa, how much of my bonus did you use? She hesitated, glanced at Amanda, who had magically appeared at our place that night like she knew I'd be told. All of it, she finally said. But trust me, you'll see. It's worth it. All of it? I repeated. I could feel my heart pounding in my ears. Without asking me? Without even mentioning it? Lisa's face fell just slightly. Amanda jumped in. Don't be so dramatic. It's a gift. She was trying to do something nice for you. Why are you making this about money? And that's when I saw red. Because here they were, trying to flip it. Make me the bad guy for being upset that my hard-earned money was drained without my consent. But I didn't explode. No. I decided right then that I was going to play along. I needed to see how far they'd take this. I smiled. Or tried to. You're right, I said. I'm just shocked. Let's go. Maybe it's what I need. You should have seen their faces, all smug like they'd won. We packed that night. And I watched them giggling together, taking selfies, posting teasers on Instagram about their big weekend. The day of the trip came. We Ubered to the airport. The whole ride, they were hyping up the destination, a luxury beach resort in Mexico. They'd booked first class, private car pickup, the works, all on my dime. And I smiled, nodded, let them talk, because I had a plan. We checked in. They ordered cocktails at the airport bar, toasting to the best fiancé ever. I excused myself to hit the restroom. What I really did? I went straight to the airline's counter. Now here's something you should know about me. I book all my flights. I know how cancellations work. I explained the situation to the rep, showed my ID, confirmed the credit card, my card, that had paid for the tickets. And I canceled them. Every last one. Got the refund sent back to my account. The rep looked at me like I'd grown horns but didn't argue. I even tipped him $50 in cash for keeping quiet. Then I walked back to the bar. Lisa and Amanda were laughing about some inside joke, so caught up in themselves they barely noticed me. Until the boarding announcement came. Or rather, didn't. Instead, we heard, "Attention passengers on Flight 228 to Cancun. This flight has been canceled due to unforeseen circumstances. Please see a gate agent for rebooking." Amanda groaned. Lisa frowned. "What the hell?" she muttered, pulling out her phone. And I just sipped my water. Huh? That's odd. Cue them running up to the desk, demanding answers. I trailed behind, playing innocent. The agent kept a straight face. "Sir, ma'am, as noted, the reservation has been canceled and refunded by the original cardholder. There's no booking under your names anymore." Amanda spun on me first. "What did you do?" Lisa's face turned white. "Wait, did you do this?" I looked at them both, calm, collected, while inside I felt like my heart was about to explode. "Yeah, I canceled it. Figured if my bonus was going to fund a surprise, I'd surprise myself too. You wanted to teach me to relax, right? Well, I decided I'd rather stay home this weekend. Alone." You could have heard a pin drop. Amanda exploded first. "You selfish jerk. You ruined everything." "Everything?" I said. "Like how you two ruined my financial plans for the year? Like that kind of everything?" Lisa was crying by now. "I was just trying to do something nice for you. Why couldn't you just appreciate it?" "Because I never asked for it. You spent my money on your fantasy of generosity," I said. "That's not love. That's control." They stormed out of the terminal, arguing with each other the whole way. I stayed behind, got myself a coffee, booked a solo cabin upstate for the weekend, with my refund. That night, Lisa bombarded me with texts, apologies, excuses, begging me to talk. Amanda tried to paint me as abusive in a group chat with mutual friends, but the screenshots of their surprise plan I shared, oh, those spoke volumes. Half the group sided with me, the other half stayed out of it. Lisa eventually came home. We talked, or rather, she talked, about how she'd gotten carried away, how she didn't mean to overstep, how Amanda pressured her. But the truth is, she made a choice, and so did I. We called off the engagement a month later. She moved out. I kept the refund, used it to pay off a chunk of my loans. And Amanda? Last I heard, she tried to rope someone else into paying for a surprise girls' trip and got cut off for good. The thing that still gets me? How easy it was for them to justify it, to look me in the eye and act like I was ungrateful for wanting a say in my own life. So now, I ask you, was I the a-hole for canceling the trip the way I did? Should I have handled it differently? Drop a comment and tell me what you would have done in my shoes. And if you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and lets us keep sharing these wild stories with you.